I'm back, and this is the girls' room, or the boys' room, or my bathroom. Get ready with me. My house is being painted, so this is really the only place I can film. But I thought it would be fun, so let's get started. I've already done my skincare, so obviously I have a lot of acne because that's just how it goes with me. And so yeah. Oh, this is an get ready with me for Fall Out Boy concert. So I'm wearing a Fall Out Boy t-shirt. One thing that bothers me when people go to concerts is they don't wear the band t-shirt. You gotta wear the band t-shirt to let the band know how much you love them. So I'm wearing a Fall Out Boy t-shirt and some jean shorts. That's it. That's all I'm wearing. I have my hair back so I don't get any makeup in my hair, and yeah, let's get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do, take my handy dandy makeup bag and prime my face. So I'm taking my Makeup Forever Step 1 mattifying primer. I have very oily skin, so that is what I'm about to do. So yeah, I'm really excited about Fall Out Boy. I've seen them a few times. I think this is going to be my 4th time seeing them live, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's always one of my favorite summer things to do is to go to a concert, and I'm only putting a little bit of this everywhere, like not too much because it's very mattifying. I put more on my nose than anywhere in my T-zone because that's where I get the most oily, but not on the sides of my nose, just down the bridge because I do have dry spots. Just like right there and there, and my makeup tends to settle there. So anyway, yeah, so there, my face is pretty matte. And anyway, so I really love going to these concerts. It's one of the highlights of my year, and so I'm really looking forward to it. So the next thing I'm gonna do is take my CoverGirl Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 in shade 825, which is buff beige. And my skin is not too dark. I think my self-tan is kind of wearing off, but this is like my normal shade. So we'll see how it goes. And I'm gonna take it on a beauty blender. So since I'm in my bathroom, this is the unwet beauty blender. I'm just gonna wet it next to me. And now it is wet. My hand is wet too. Anyway, so I'm just gonna pump this onto my hand and then do my whole face. Anyway, so yeah, what else have I been up to? Not too much. I did chair yoga yesterday, which is like sitting down yoga, but it wasn't exactly what I had been expecting. It was more like for older people who can't really do stuff, and I was hoping to find more people with disabilities, but unfortunately that's not how it goes a lot of the time. I really want to get into wheelchair skateboarding. That's something I really want to do. I know that there are like a couple of YouTubers who do that. Obviously the most famous person who does wheelchair skateboarding is Aaron Fatherham, who is a master, and if I could be as good as him, I would die. So yeah, and then what else? Really not much else, honestly. I've been pretty boring. I mean, I've been dog sitting my dog because my parents went on vacation, so I've been here mostly alone, which is kind of annoying. But I've been doing stuff with my friends. Like I went to see Inside Out, obviously, because I did that vlog. But I also went to see Spy with a different friend. And I went to the mall in Westchester. And because obviously we're in New York, we don't have malls. But Westchester is just a little bit outside, so. Okay, I'm done with my foundation. I look pretty awesome. My beauty blender back where it goes. Now I'm gonna do my concealer. So the order that I do my makeup in, which isn't necessarily what everybody does their makeup, the order that everybody does their makeup, but it's the way I do mine, is I do foundation, concealer, setting powder, and then eyes, and then everything else. So, okay, so I'm just gonna, I just ordered a bunch of new stuff. I still have a wash and dry haul that I should do, but I've been busy, so I didn't have time to do it, and then now I don't have a good place to film. So hopefully in the next few days they'll be finished painting and I can film again. But yeah, and then I ordered some shadows from Makeup Geek. I ordered, the Balm Voyage 2 palette, because I'm going to be doing a bunch of traveling this summer. And my traveling vlogs will be back. They will. You'll get to see me go to more places. More of this, one place is the same as the places that I went last time, and all the other places are different. So like, I'm going to Chicago again, but I'm also going to Memphis, Tennessee, where I will be visiting family, and then I'm going to Columbus, Ohio to visit some friends, and then I'm going to LA to visit my sister who lives there. And no, my sister is not a famous YouTuber. She's just a cool person who is also an aspiring musician. But she has a really great voice. Like, my sister's voice is awesome. This is an e.l.f. concealer brush. It's one of the $1 ones. I have a better concealer brush, but I left it in my other room, and I have to go back there soon because my class is over, so I can't like leave my stuff there, obviously. But yeah. So concealer is done. Now I'm just gonna set my face with the Rimmel Stay Matte setting powder. Okay, and I'm going to prime my eyes with this Sonia Kashuk concealer palette, which is a really light concealer shade that I use to prime my eyes, and it works pretty well. I hit pan, if you can see that I hit pan on it, but I want to use up the whole thing. The other shade that I have used up all the way, I used to use to cover blemishes, but you know what? My blemishes are blemishes and it's fine. I don't need to cover them. I'm not just trying to look flawless. I'm just trying to look like a person. Okay, some crusties. Okay, so I've primed my eyes, and now I'm gonna do my brows. It actually doesn't take me as long as most people to do my brows because I have very full brows already. I just have to fill in some of the sparse areas and then set them. So what I do is, I'm sorry I keep looking down, I'm just trying to find my micro brow. Well, first oh no, that's not my micro micro brow. Okay, I have two things I use. So I use the micro brow, but I also use this e.l.f. set that has a powder and wow, that was great. I had a powder and a pomade. I have Anastasia pomade also, but I'm trying to use this up first. So if I can find my micro brow pencil. Oh, there it is. Now if I can get it out of the bag. Okay, cool. So I got micro brow and this. So I have a brush for the other thing, but I just use a spoolie on the end of this. Everyone says a spoolie is really bad, but I don't think it's as bad as everyone thinks it is. So, and I'm getting to the end, unfortunately, of this. This micro brow, so I might have to buy another one soon, but just gonna take my brows and brush them out. You can see I have some sparse hairs there. I need to get my brows done, but I canceled my brow appointment last time because I had a conflict. So, and I'm just gonna make little stroking motions, just like where the hairs would go. And I'll probably use my concealer palette to cover up where these hairs are right here. And just making the stroking motions and just like where the hairs are, nothing too drastic. Okay, and that's my first step for my brows. And then almost knocked my camera over. Oopsies. Gotta straighten it out. Straighten it out. Okay, got it. Now I'm gonna find my brow brush, which will take another 2 minutes. Oh no, look, there it is. Okay. And I just lightly dip into the pomade and just lightly press it on my brows. And same thing on the other side. And then take some of the powder and just set it. There we go. And now my brows are done. Okay, on to eyeshadow. So, disclaimer, I am pretty mediocre at doing eyes. Not bad, I'm just mediocre. So, hopefully it'll turn out great. I'm trying to do a bold eye look. I'm using 2 different things. I'm using this Pop Beauty palette that I got in a Ipsy? I think it was an Ipsy. It might have been a Birchbox. And my Urban Decay electric palette. So I'm gonna start by popping open my Pop palette. I'm only use 2 shades in this palette. I'm gonna use this one, which is, there's no names, but this palette is called Peach Parfait, and I'm using this shade for my brow bone, and I'm gonna use this shade in the crease. So, if I can get this open. Okay. So I'm gonna start out by taking this middle color right here and putting it in my crease. And this is a Luxie 205 tapered blending brush that I got in a Ipsy. So, like I said, I'm kind of mediocre at eyes, so like don't yell at me. I'm just mediocre. Okay. And other side. Just blending it out. Okay. And then I'm gonna take, open my electric palette. And I'm gonna take the shade Slow Burn. I'm gonna pop it into my crease just right on top. These shadows have a lot of fallout, and now my nose is orange, so I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and just cover it up. Okay, so I'm taking Slow Burn, just putting it into my crease. Now you can see I have a pop of orange in my crease. And I'm gonna take my blending brush and just blend that in. Okay. And now I'm gonna take this big lid brush and I'm gonna take the shade Gonzo. Yeah, this blue color. And I'm just gonna pop it all over my lid. Okay, and now I'm gonna take the shade Revolt, which is just a silver, and I'm gonna put that in my inner corner. Oh, all the green brushes you see, all the other brushes you've seen are from Sephora. The green ones are from an eye capsule. They have these little capsules where you can buy brushes in like a tiny thing. And then the black ones are from a Face the Day kit. Okay, so now all that's left is my brow bone. And I'm gonna take this brush. And I'm gonna take this really pretty highlight shade, and I'm just gonna sweep it. that is it for my shadow. So now I'm taking my Ico Skinny Liquid Liner. I got this in a Birchbox, and then I loved it so much that I decided to repurchase. So, and I'm just gonna do a wing. As you can tell, I need complete silence when doing my eyes. I'm very particular about that. But I can do them on the subway, so you know what? This one's a little bit higher than this one, but that's okay. It's okay. So I don't do fake lashes. I can't do them. My eyes are too sensitive. So I don't do them. So I'm gonna take 2 different mascaras to do my eyes. I've got the Benefit Roller Lash and the Wet n Wild Mega Volume. So I do the Benefit first, and I just take the wand and make sure there's not too much mascara on it, because then it gets clumpy. And I just lengthen. And I do 2 coats on each lash. I don't put mascara on my bottom lashes because I don't care about them that much. The only thing about this mascara is that I almost poke myself in the eye every single time. I don't know what it is, but I just almost poke myself in the eye like every time. Okay, and now I'm gonna do my Mega Volume, and I do 2 coats of this too. My battery's gonna die. Hopefully it doesn't run out before I'm finished. And done with my lashes. Okay, on to highlighting and contouring. So I use 2 different things for my highlighting and contouring. I use the Anastasia Contour Kit, and I use this Park Avenue Princess stuff. So, first I'm gonna take, I'm trying to use up, as you can see, I'm like a fanatic about using up things. I'm trying to use up this, where is it? Liquid illuminator that I got in a Birchbox. this one. And it's the Jelly Pong Pong Glow Glitter. Okay, so first I contour, and I'm gonna take this Contour Shadow BC25 from Royal and Langnickel, and I'm gonna put the middle Java shade on my brush. I'm just gonna lightly sweep across my face. I'm just gonna take it here and just my nose is running. Okay, this is way too dark, but I'm just gonna buff it out. And just buff that out a little bit with my fingers. And just take the same shade and just run it across my hairline, down my hair, across my jawbone. And then I'm gonna take my pointed brush and take that same shade and just contour my nose. Whoa, that was way too dark. And this brush is broken because it's one of those ones from China. I usually just go like this. I'm not the best at contouring, but I always make it work. Okay, so now I've contoured. Now I'm going to highlight. And I'm going to take this fan brush. This is the Royals Fan C300. And I'm going to take this shade from this palette right here. Right here. And I'm just going to sweep my fan across here. And that's for that. And then I take a little bit of this liquid illuminator, just a tiny bit, running across the high points of my cheekbones. Like I said, it's just a little bit. And then I use this brush again. And I just I really like this. It's so bright. I just feel like I glow so bad when I wear this. Okay, that's it for highlighting. And then I'm gonna bronze and blush. So I just take my Park Avenue Princess bronzer and lightly dip it in with this flat top kabuki. I actually just ordered, this one's falling apart also.